Hey guys!
What's really good? Told you that's my new thing.
You're so annoying. So I know you lot are probably thinking, where's EJ? But today we're here with Midday Ani. Introduce yourself.
Okay, my name's Midday Ani, and I'm sure you guys remember me from the baby shower video. If you don't, you better. But yeah, Swad is my big sister, and yeah, like I'm just Midday. Yeah,
she's amazing. And today she's joining me to talk about post-pregnancy, post-labor, because she's got a baby girl as well. Nova's almost 3 months now, and Malia is how old?
She's 1 year old and 8 months. I don't do that months thing. You know how mums are
so
like,
difficult.
My daughter's like 23 months. No, I don't know how old she is, but in terms of months, but she's 1 year.
That'll be 20 months. 20 months.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's 20 months old. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to talk about post-pregnancy. For me, I'm going to talk about post-labor at first, because I promise you guys, as you've now all seen my labor and delivery story, guys, that was so, you know, it really caused me anxieties, because it was a lot to just put out like that for you lot. So I'm really believing God that somebody was blessed.
Amen.
Okay.
Hallelujah.
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 Yeah, so basically, guys, you don't understand. I'm going to be adding some footage here in this video of like the days after I gave birth, because as I said, I had a secondary tear, and everybody knew from the video that I had a epidural, right? When that epidural wore out, yeah, and the paracetamol and ibuprofen wore out, yeah, Jehovah is my name. You don't understand. Every 4 hours, I would wake up out of my sleep even to take more painkillers.
Oh, wow.
Because you lot, like, I'm gonna be so real with you lot, as I always am, and that's why Midday said, because she hella real all the time, right? My vagina felt like a brick was weighing it down. It was sore, it was throbbing.
Me too.
And it had like a heartbeat. It was like,
oh my gosh, that is literally how I felt as well.
Like, no one told.
Yeah.
If you saw EJ and my mum were like, Swods, it's okay, just rest. And I was like, no one told me this. This is paining me. It's so. When I went to the toilet, I was literally like this on the toilet. I was like, you know, you're about to wee. You're like.
Yeah.
Like, I was so scared. And the next day I could feel like every time they had gone and checked me how far I was, it's like they were bruising my skin. And obviously at the time you don't feel it, but the next day when I was weeing, I could feel like how all the different parts of the outside part of my vagina was stinging on fire, because they had basically been cutting me and been causing sores on my body. How dare they? Like, I was like, no one told me. How was it like after you gave birth?
After I gave birth, well, by the grace of God, I didn't actually tear. I just had a graze.
Lucky.
Yeah. So it wasn't like as bad, but it still stung. So like when I used to go toilet, it was like, yeah, it was definitely, there was definitely a sting there. And that heavy thing is crazy. Like, it just felt like, I don't even know how to describe it.
Honestly, it's undescribable. It's like, and it's like an inside type of feeling, not an outside feeling. It's like you get up and it'll feel like maybe, do you know what it is? Maybe it was the swelling. All the blood rushes out to the outside part of the, so it literally feels like heavy.
It felt really, really heavy, definitely. And like for me, okay, nearly 2 years on, I still haven't lost the weight I'd want to lose. But when I 3 months after I'd given birth, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna start working out. And I remember, yeah, I was going to do Insanity, and then I just started the first high knees, and the weight was like, honey, you're not about to do these high knees. Like, you're not doing these high knees, because it was so heavy. Like 3 months later, it was still,
because I really was trying to do fitness journey with you.
Yeah. And
why is EJ peeping in? He wants to be part of it.
Uncle. Uncle.
See you later.
Like, I don't know how it is for other people, you know, as a YouTuber. Comment below if you got something to say. But like for me, it was so, like, it was just so heavy. Like, it took me a while to kind of get back to me, I guess. Like, it was just...
And then because I tore, I couldn't, you know, you just walk around and just be like, hey, I could not. The time I tried, I bounced right back up, and I was like, and I was like,
did you get stitches?
Yeah.
Oh.
And the thing is, she was stitching me for about 50 minutes, you know, guys.
Wow.
So I said to her, I was like, oh, and I was calling her auntie because she was an African woman, and why not? It's respectful. So I was like, auntie, how many stitches are you going to give me? But do you know what it is, yeah? I've heard my friends that have torn, and they've been like, yeah, I got 12 stitches, I got 10 stitches. And she was like, oh, don't worry, I'm going to do a good job. But do you know what? I feel like the reason why she didn't tell me is because it was a muscle tear. I feel like she stitched me inside by the muscle and also on the outside where it tore.
Wow.
So I think I got about 50 stitches. Do you get what I'm saying? But they were dissolvable. So I didn't have to go back and get them removed. I don't think I would have been able to bear it, to be honest, if I had to go back and get it removed.
Okay, cool.
I wouldn't have been able to bear it. Like the stitches, the healing process for the stitches, she said to me 7 to 10 days, you lot. 2 weeks later, I was like, TJ, it's still so sore. Like, I was even Snapchatting, for those of you that follow me on Snapchat. I would sit in the bath with lavender oil, pure lavender oil. EJ went and got it for me the next day after I gave birth because it's meant to be good for healing, and tea tree oil is good for infection. So I would drop driplets of them inside the water, and I'd have like hot baths and sit in there. Listen, that was what really, I was like, if I'm scared of anything of being pregnant again and giving birth, it's that. If I was to tear, the healing process is not easy, it's not quick, and it is painful. And not only just that, I'm being real with y'all. Sometimes when I would wipe myself, I would see like it would be like a yellowy greeny. I mean, obviously I'm not a medical person, so to me I would associate it with looking like a pus type colour. But then every time I researched it, because I started thinking like, oh my god, have I got an infection? This is what I mean. Like, I've been cleaning myself. Every time I would go toilet, I would literally have a bowl that I would use, and I'd pour cold water as I'm peeing to ease down the pain. And so when I would wipe myself and see it, I'd be like, oh my god, have I infected myself? But when I looked it up, it was like part of the healing process. So I was like, okay then, like that means I'm getting better. And then it was, you didn't rip, that's why. After like,
no, I didn't.
You're annoying. After like 10 days, it got itchy. Me.
Oh.
Thank god I wasn't going nowhere. So I just go to the toilet and pour my cold water and use the tissue to kind of like just tap the area. But obviously it was getting itchy because I think it was healing over.
Can I ask a question? So you know, like when you ripped, yeah, like why did they tell you why you ripped?
For me, it was because Nova's arm got stuck. I don't really understand what that meant. As I said to everyone in my video, I genuinely thought once a baby's head's out, everything else is narrower, so it kind of slips out. But no, somehow her arm was stuck. There was someone that in my comments said the type of problem that was. I'm assuming they're in the medical field. They were like, oh, maybe that meant that her arm was in a position or whatever. Okay. So I was just like, oh, okay, but her arm was stuck. I don't know if it meant she was like this, or I don't understand. I don't know. But yeah, that's why they just said because of that. That's when the woman put her hand in to help me pull it out. So I think it ripped my muscle. Oh. It's fine though, tied it right.
Wow. Okay.
I'm just being honest. Like, honestly, like post-pregnancy, I feared that I would be like a bucket.
Wow. Apparently you're not a bucket.
Yeah,
well, not
like,
apparently.
I've heard mixed reviews. And as a married woman, I was so scared. So it's like I used to talk to one of my other friends and I'll be like, yeah, I'm not going to lie. Like, obviously I don't want to tear because I don't want the pain, but a part of me wants to tear so I can get stitched up. But let's just say I'm turning right.
Oh. I can't really comment on that because I'm not married yet. Maybe when I'm married, I'll let you guys know.
Soon.
Okay. But yeah, like in terms of pregnancy aftercare, I feel like anyone that's just given birth, like even for Swode, like don't rush to like, you know, kind of snap back.
I'm so excited. I'm actually listening to what you're saying right now because I'm learning, because I think in my head I'm like,
don't rush, don't rush. Oh girl, it's first of all, it's not even been 3 months that you've given birth.
I think
don't let people
on day 3.
Who?
I was like, I should have snapped back in day 3.
That's what I thought. I was like, give me 3 months, I'm gonna be back in the game. Like, yeah, it's nearly been 2 years, and like it's not like the weight, obviously I'm not as big as I was, but you know, the weight is coming off slowly, but that's what, it's just slow. Like, I think like everyone wants it fast. There is a lot of, not, I think it's more self-pressure, like, oh my gosh, I've got a snapback. You see people like Tiana Taylor and Kim Kardashian, and well, does Kim Kardashian,
but let me just clarify at the same time, to be fair, remember guys, when I fell pregnant I already was trying to lose weight, so you know, like, one thing I do say, when I am like looking at myself in the mirror, I'm happy with my body shape still. My skin isn't loose either. You don't know I do have stretch marks on my stomach, but to be fair, I don't even care about the stretch marks. I just didn't want loose skin more than anything, and I don't have loose skin, so I thank God for that. So I just feel like I can work the stomach down.
Yeah.
But I think after a month and a half, I kind of said to myself, so they stop being dramatic. What you need to do is lose the weight slow, so your skin can stretch back with it slowly.
Yeah.
It took me, well, I was pregnant for 41 plus 2, so almost 42 weeks, let's just say. It took me almost 10 months to put on this weight, or to stretch, or to change your body. So I'm giving myself almost 10 months to try and at least get back. Be positive, help me.
No, I'm being positive. I'm just saying, that's what I said. I remember telling my boyfriend, oh yeah, give me 10 bucks, yeah, let's go do this.
So what went wrong?
I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like I wasn't so uncomfortable. Okay. Like, you know, like when you're so uncomfortable with how you look that you push yourself. I just feel like, not that I'm totally happy with how I look, but I just don't feel like I look that bad.
Yeah.
So do you get what I mean? Like, so I don't feel like, oh my gosh, I need to hurry up and change this and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like obviously my partner's still feeling the kid, so it's not like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like, oh my god, he hates my fat butt and I need to change.
No,
and like, do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I carry myself very well. Like, I don't like look like, ugh. You know, like some people just fall away. They're just like, oh. So like, I don't know. Like, for me, obviously, I'm still trying to lose weight, and as I said, it's coming off slowly but surely.
Yeah.
But I just feel like anyone that's
baby.
Oh, Emanuela.
Babe, do you want to bring her?
Pardon?
Do you want to bring her? I think she's tired.
Yes, I'll say it. I think.
Oh, baby. I know you love your mommy, that's why. Hey.
Yeah, she's tired, so she doesn't say.
Hey. Yeah. Alright, she's so tired.
Nova's making her debut.
Again. I'm so sorry guys, she's got a lot to say about life.
Are you alright, babes?
She has a lot to say about life sometimes.
Are you alright, babes? But yeah, what was I saying? I just feel like first of all, there's a lot of self pressure, but for me, I just feel like what went wrong is the fact that I'm just not so, like, I'm not like, oh my god, I look like crap, I need to change how I look and like, do you know what I mean? And I love food too much. I think that's definitely one of my issues. I just love food. So
I'd say that I think a lot of you guys even will be like, Swodzdiamonte, you're so beautiful, EJ will be like, Swodzdiamonte, you're so beautiful, and someone said something to me like, don't rely on your face, and I can't, no, like, when I'm putting on clothes, I'm not feeling comfortable, and that's a problem for me, so I need to do something about it. Breastfeeding definitely is another thing I'm going to discuss. I feel like it makes me so dehydrated, so I won't drink so much, but for some odd reason, I crave sweet stuff. And I don't really care about sweets in life, generally. But since I've given birth, I'm like, oh my god, what is this breastfeeding thing doing to me? Literally. Ugh, it's mad. Aftercare is crazy. Every day breast pad. Go to sleep breast pad. Go to sleep bra. Wake up brassiere. Go to bath bra. Like, I used to love when I come home and take, you know that moment, girls, when you take off your bra and you're just like, oh, freedom. There's no more of that for me.
Can't
It's
do that
nuts.
anymore.
It literally is nuts. Like, yeah, it's just crazy. I think aftercare is it's something people didn't tell me about. Again, I said about the tearing, and then the day after I gave birth, I woke up, obviously baby had latched on in the actual hospital, And the next day, you guys, I went from like a C cup to A, B, C, D, E, F, G to like a H. I said, huh? I was like, I can't do this, you know. It was mad. They were literally like bazookas just there. And then the next day they calmed down. And that's when my milk came in. It was nuts. My mum was like, I told you. And then I had a fever when my milk came in. I literally would wake up and be freezing, but I would be sweating. It was so strange.
Oh, wow, I didn't experience
that. I had a fever. It was for one night. Guys, we're back. So my battery died, so I had to charge the phone.
And we've been gisting, laughing, eating.
And we went to eat, and now we are back.
At what time is it? 12:45 in the morning.
But yeah, so what were we saying?
I don't remember.
Aftercare. Yeah, I spoke about the breastfeeding thing, about being sore, labour, aftercare. Oh, the amount of appointments you have after you have a baby. All jokes aside, out of everything, nobody told me every minute, oh, health visitors coming, nurses coming, midwives coming, go to this appointment, come to that appointment. I said, what? Am I still pregnant? Like, it's a lot.
Yeah,
it's a lot. You didn't tell me. Why didn't you tell me?
I don't know. I thought you knew.
Bro, I didn't know.
I thought you knew. Yeah, there's a lot of appointments. But at least they come to your house.
Sometimes.
Most of them came to
then they'll come and say to me.
With me, because I was put under the young people's category. So they came to my house all the time.
They came to my house and they'll be like, and even so, I will never who's this, please? I'm going to kill one of them. 1 second. Talk to midday, guys.
Hi, guys. I'm so flipping tired right now. I'm really sure that all my makeup has like come off of my face because I've just been cackling and wiping my face all over the flipping chair. But manage, yeah, manage.
Sorry guys, my other friend was here. She forgot her wig.
She walked out of the house without a wig?
Without a wig.
Wow, that's how you know, guys, but it's late because nobody's thinking right now.
Literally.
Yeah. All the appointments you were saying.
Yeah, it was too much. And even I'll never forget one day, yeah, I was literally putting over to sleep like in the afternoon nap. Someone just buzzed my buzz up here.
I think you told me.
I said hello. And the woman was like, hi, it's the nurse. And I was just like, yeah. And she was just like, yeah. I was wondering if I can come and see you. I was like, no, I'm busy. And she was like, oh, can I not come? I was like, no, I'm busy. I was thinking like, how can you just turn up at my house
yeah,
in the middle of the afternoon and assume that you can? I was like, that's not cool. You can't do that. That's rude. Like, and I was like, sorry. And she was like, well, I couldn't find your telephone number in the system. I said, well, that's weird because you know everyone else has been able to contact me, but I was like, this is all through my intercom. You know, can you imagine? I was like, this is my telephone number. If you contact me, then we can arrange an afternoon for you to come. Because I was thinking like, you don't even know if I'm clothed. Like, it was just like, no. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Rubbish. Too many appointments, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, what else? Aftercare.
The 6 to 8 week appointment, there's just too many appointments. All the injections, it's just a lot.
Yeah.
If you're from London, the birth certificate that they charge you for.
No, not even the charge. Forget about the charge.
What?
It's the process.
Protocol of doing it, innit?
First of all, you can't book an appointment until the child's actually born. Then, when the child's born, I think it's like maybe a month that you have to wait.
Wait before you book it. But then it can't be after 6 weeks.
Yeah.
If it's after 6 weeks, you get fined. Can you imagine?
And then, you can't do nothing, like, in terms of, like, claiming your tax and all that, like child benefits and stuff. You can't claim any of it until the birth certificate comes. And with me, I was in house. I had to get my own house through the council. I couldn't get nothing until my daughter was registered. And yeah, and then they were like, oh, until she's registered, she doesn't exist. I was like, is your mother doesn't exist? How can you tell me that my child doesn't exist? Like, yeah, but the whole
mad.
Very stupid, but the whole birth certificate process is so long. It's just
super long, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just so many aspects of after pregnancy visitors. For me, guys, week 1, obviously I said I was sore. Week 2 I was still sore, but I wasn't as sore as week 1, and I just didn't want visitors. And EJ kept on saying to me like, oh, you're just being so anti, like why don't you want to, I don't know what happened. I just felt like, I was like, no, I don't understand why people want to come and see me. Like, don't they understand that I'm getting into a routine? So it's still very difficult for me to kind of still have visitors. And again, maybe because I was feeling sore and not feeling myself, and then it's like, when you're pregnant, your belly gets bigger, so you understand there's something in there. And then when you're no longer pregnant, it's kind of like you just don't feel yourself. So for me personally, I didn't feel depressed, but I felt a bit like,
there is that gap though,
yeah,
like when you first give birth and then the couple weeks after to kind of like readjust,
yeah,
so because your body's just experienced such
something
a
hefty,
massive change, and like now you're no longer pregnant, and it's like your body's not the same, but it's trying to get back to being the same. Like there's just that kind of in between sort of.
For me, I don't think I dealt with the in between not bad, but it wasn't good. Like for me, I just wanted to be with EJ and Nova. I wanted to be indoors, and I don't know, only if I loved you that I wanted you to be in my space. You're annoying. Literally, and my mum obviously, but it's like, for me, I don't think it was even about other people, it was more about me. I think I had to kind of adapt and get comfortable with myself. So don't be alarmed if you go through that, because apparently it's normal. And it's already, and because I think all the sleep deprivation, well, I don't want to call it deprivation because Nova was quite a good sleeper, but still, like just the whole change into the routine, it can take a toll on your body and just how you feel. I just wanted to just be like indoors. I just would be like, no, why does this person want to come? And I'd be like, when people come, like, I don't understand, because they stay for really long, and you'd be like, can you not understand that I've just gone through some big change? It was just a lot.
Yeah,
it is a lot.
One thing that I would say in regards to like aftercare is try and not be cooped up in the house. Yeah, like
that's me now. I'm living my best life.
Don't be cooped up. Like seriously, I don't know. For me personally, I still have an amazing social life because I have such a strong support system. So like I've got my mum and my sister and certain friends that I would actually, because I don't leave my child with anyone, but like certain people that I would leave my child with. But like just try and don't be, because I feel like postpartum depression, is that what it's called? Postpartum,
I'm sure it is,
yeah, like that comes because it's like you're cooped up in the house, you're just like you're just you and your baby, and sometimes it can get very overwhelming. So one piece of advice that I would give any new mum, or just a mum in general, is still like try and enjoy yourself and enjoy your life, you know what I mean? Like still have you time. Obviously if you're in a relationship, have relationship time, and you know obviously you're always going to be with have baby time, but still focus on you, because if you're not happy, no one's happy. Do you know what I mean? Like, and babies pick up on it, you know,
your energy.
They pick up on your energy, and when you're upset, I remember one time I was crying. I don't know why I was crying, but I was crying, and like Malia wasn't even in the room, but then she just started crying as well. I know, it was so sad, but yeah, she just started crying, and it was just like,
no, that's so funny, because in the time I was going through my little transition, I remember there was a day I was crying, but I wasn't crying like weeping, I was just tears running down my eyes. I'll never forget that night. Actually, I remember EJ turned and looked at me, like we were in the bed laying down, and I felt myself getting emotional, so I got up and I walked to the bathroom and I locked the toilet, like when I was like 12 or something, and I was like cry, like I was like, don't cry, you're just being ridiculous, like do a quick prayer. So I did a quick prayer, and literally my eyes just started like dripping, so I just patted my eyes nicely and I walked back out, and I was just like, I don't even know I'm crying, so I'm not going to let the enemy have no stronghold, because I didn't know I was crying. And I got in the bed and we were talking, and Nova had just fallen asleep, so she was in her crib right next to our bed, and then EJ was saying something, but I wasn't facing him, and he was like, Swods, and he sat up and was like, Swods, and then kind of like turned my shoulder so I could turn to him, and he was like, why are you crying? Why are you crying, Swods? And I was like, I just don't know.
it happens. Like you sometimes just
No,
cry
nothing at the time wasn't funny, because I felt heartbroken, but nothing had happened.
Yeah, sometimes you just cry for no reason and stuff.
Your emotions are, I think, what is it? Your hormones are mad. Yeah, I think I felt more hormonal after pregnancy than during.
Yeah, definitely. And like another reason why I would say is don't stay on your house and try and be active is because like I found that I put on the most weight
indoors. Everyone told me that.
I had given birth.
Everyone told me that.
Because I was just at home.
Snacking.
Me and Maltesers were best friends. Literally, I just used to sit at home, go on Netflix, watch House, and binge on Maltesers. Literally, like, I never even really ate. I was just snacking, chopping, like, yeah.
Mental.
And I literally put on so much weight from just sitting at home watching TV and stuff. So that's why I say try and be active, like take baby to the park, or go for a stroll, or go visit a friend. Like, just try and be active. Like, don't just be cooped up in the house and stuff, because it does, sometimes it plays with your mind as well. And like, that's why I feel like I went back to work, so not so quick,
just so you have a social life,
just so I have adult time. Like, I'm not just because like sometimes I can have an adult conversation, like, how are you, like, oh, did you watch that like stuff like that, because obviously I couldn't have that conversation with my daughter. I'm taking note
from her, guys.
I couldn't have conversations with my daughter, and obviously my partner worked, so it's just like I'm just at home with the baby by myself, and obviously sometimes it can be very overwhelming. But Swada, you do go out and you...
Yeah, I try. My family are really, really, really supportive. And yeah, my sisters, they actually argue over who can have Nova.
That's amazing. It's so good to have a... Not everyone has that, unfortunately, but
and EJ's
if you can...
She's amazing as well.
Yeah, if you can find some, like, I don't know, someone to help. Because this... What do they say? It takes a village to raise a child.
I genuinely believe it.
Like, it's not just you that's raising the child. Like, and if someone offers help, take the help. Obviously, not everybody, but certain people that you trust. If they offer you help, like, don't just be like, nah, I can do it by myself. Because not being funny, like, you can, but it's best if you just, because you need rest.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? You need to be able to have me time, as I said before.
Even like what she's saying, I know like she's further on than I am in terms of motherhood, but I remember like in the first 2 weeks of Nova being born, or like 3 weeks even, there was just a day and my mum came to my house, and she came out at 8 in the morning, and I was so grateful when she got there. It was like twice actually in that same week. She came so early in the morning, like literally Nova had been awake from like 5 a.m. and it was like 8:10 now, and my eyes were literally purple, in my opinion, because I'm not an early sleeper. Naturally, I just sleep really late. So I was like, huh? When she got here, my mum was just like, are you okay? And I was just like, yeah. She was like, oh, let me take her. So my mum took her. Hey, I slept till about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I was so happy. And then when I woke up, she was asleep, so I could just eat and relax. And then when she woke up, I had energy, and we played. Like, do you know what I mean? So you do need, even if it's your friend that could be like, oh no, it's cool, I'll sit in the front room and watch TV while you nap for a bit. Like, it is helpful, honestly. Definitely. And obviously you got a partner, but EJ works, so he went back to work. Now we're in full swing routine. You know, she can't play games like that, but it was definitely needed straight after. And I think as much as people might warn you, I think until you're in something, you don't realise how detrimental that 1 hour or 2 hour nap can be to you yourself.
Definitely. Yeah. My biggest advice to anyone that's just had a baby or new to motherhood or whatever, I'm not saying I'm an expert obviously, but one thing that I've learned, and I think that's what's kept me sane, because it can be a really daunting process, is just having a balance, not just being so consumed in the motherhood thing, isn't it? Because as like a lot of mothers I've heard say, oh my gosh, my child is my life, and I'm like, oh my god, don't say that. Your child can be a part of your heart,
an aspect of your life,
you know, but not your life. Like, because it's just not, first of all, I don't feel like it's healthy for you to even say that my child is my life. Like,
I agree.
It's just, you need to have your own life. Like, obviously I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying. Like,
I feel like what you're trying to say, and you know me, guys, I'm gonna have to back it over Bible verse. The Bible says that, you know, your children, your son or your daughter, whatever, will leave the house of their mother and wife, of their mother and father, and cleave to the bosom of their wife. I feel like as parents, it's not our duty to make our children our life, because our children will one day leave us, and then we should still have a life. So by having a balance, you're able to be a mum. Yes, that's an aspect of who Swada is. It's just like me being a wife. That's an aspect of who I am. But I can't make EJ my life. because God forbid he leave me tomorrow. I can't make Nova my life, because she will one day leave to me and have her own husband by the grace of God. The reality is that I have to have me and have my own life. Do you understand what I'm saying? I have to be my life, because the reality is me being the best Swade is going to be the best for Nova. Me being the best Swade is going to be the best for EJ, and so forth. Like, you have to have a balance. I hate people say that all the time, like, my child, my life. I'm just like, how? Because one day a child's, even me, I left my mum. I'm at my mum's house.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, all of my siblings, we've all left my mum's house, so now my mum is just chilling. Do you get what I mean? But if she made us her be and end all, she would have depression, God forbid. Do you get what I mean?
Definitely.
I just think it's mental.
Yeah.
I can understand why they say it, but I feel like they're using the term wrong or something.
Yeah, like, just because, like, when you just can't say, oh my gosh, my life, and make it like
all
your
about
child.
one
No,
person.
because you will actually go crazy. Because you're just sitting at home with the child. Like, your whole life is the child. Like, I know, like, as a mother, you strive for your child. You want to do everything you can for your child, which is fine. You're supposed to do that anyway. But, like, not saying my life is my child. Like,
your life. Do you know what life means? That means the whole of you, your whole entity, everything you are, everything you value, everything you're meant to be doing is all about your child. And let's be realistic, your child is a person.
No.
That's insane.
So,
that's iskaba.
Yeah. So, as I said, one piece of advice I would give is just have a balance between everything. Like, have you and your partner time, have you time, and then obviously have baby time. Like, it's so important. It's so important. Like, even what Pastor was telling, like, people that have babies and are in relationships, like, make sure your relationship is
solid.
Yeah, like, you lot are happy, because obviously it emits onto the baby. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's my advice in terms of aftercare. Just take care of yourself, guys. Your body's just been through such a traumatic experience. Don't rush to snap back. You know, so if you've snapped back already,
praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. If not, just like
still praise the Lord.
Yeah, just
no, like, and it's not the be all end all, guys. Like, honestly, like, one thing I'm gonna do on this channel, or maybe on my own channel, guys, Faithfully Swod,
follow her,
is gonna be my journey to fitness. Not so much, I don't know what my body goal is, but I know I want to lose weight, because right now I'm weighing really rude weight, and I want to lose about 3 stone. Because, guys, you know, you watch my wedding video, like, that's my best face. Like, come on, like, this one I feel like I'm settling, and God didn't make me a settler.
Amen.
So I'm literally
you are the head and no detail.
Hallelujah.
You are the head and no detail.
Hallelujah. Yes, that's what I'm saying. So I want to do that, but at the same time, I'm not pressurizing myself to do the unthinkable or the undoable, because I know that, one, I wasn't born as, well, I was skinny when I was younger, but that's not the point. I don't think my frame is a skinny frame. And 2, it's just that I need to go at my own pace. I am my own goal. I'm not looking at Tiana Taylor or Kim K, you know, she got surgery anyway, or anyone else.
I might have to look into that surgery thing, you know.
Nah, like,
just saying.
I want it to be a lifestyle, not a diet. Just a thing, because the reality is that I want to have more kids, and then this is just going to happen again if that's the case. So yeah, my advice to everyone is just take time, be open to new experiences, because I had to be. A lot of this stuff I said I didn't expect. And just be patient with your body, be patient with yourself, and be patient with those around you. Because as I said, I was a bit like, I don't want to be around people. But yeah, they love you, and at the end of the day, people just want to support you and encourage you and see this new life that you brought into the world. Anyway, guys, we hope you loved our guest that was on the show today. Her name's Midday Ani. Follow her on her Instagram. I'll put it right up there. Do you have Twitter?
I do. I don't really use it, but still
she's going to be using it. Up there.
And Snapchat.
Up there.
I'm a religious snapper.
Yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't worry, the next one will be back to me and EJ. We know y'all love him.
Yes. Sorry, guys, that I couldn't be EJ, but, you know.
You know, he hasn't gone through pregnancy and labour and all that stuff, do you know what I mean? But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And you know, I interact a lot on Snapchat, so make sure you follow me on my social media panels, and I'm always on Instagram. And if you've been through labour, and you learned something from your aftercare, let me know down below.
I've always wanted to do that.
Let me know down below. Let's get a conversation going, guys. Tell me what you think about pregnancy and labour aftercare. Thanks for watching, guys. We love you. It's still the 19th of July. Yeah, I'm in a lot of pain. I'm not gonna lie, I'm in a lot of pain. Yeah. Girls, yeah. It's worth it though. I definitely want to have more kids still. I'll do it again if I had to. But
You're going to?
yeah, I will. It won't be the same, it'll be even better.
I know.
But yeah, she's beautiful. And she's a good girl.
That's it.
I'm gonna get myself ready for bed, and I just took some painkillers. I got a lot of swelling where you don't want it to be swollen.
It's mad.
And it's really painful right now.